Now, about 3 months ago, we had this next guy on. His name is Michael McDonald. Good to have you here. Back again, Michael. And Michael is with the Paranormal Society. Why don't you explain what the Paranormal Society is and what you do?
Okay. Kindred Paranormal Society is a group of people that go out and investigate the paranormal, or kind of like ghost hunting in a sense.
Yeah.
We get calls from people who are in distress or having things going on that they can't explain. So we go in there and try to find some solutions for them, and then maybe give them some answers, so that way they can feel empowered, you know, because knowledge is power.
Yeah. Now, the last time you were on the show, we had some video that you shot on at the university at Ellis Library. Now, and we had a lot of calls, we had a lot of comments about that. But what's the story with Ellis Library at the university?
From what I understand is they have a lot of, it's predated the Civil War, and they have a lot of like items and stuff like that in their basement from the Civil War. Love letters, you know, documents, all kinds of things that could hold some back energy from that stuff. And as far as I know, we're the only investigators that ever went in there to investigate.
And that's university sanctioned. Did they ask you, or did you go to them and say, can we come on and
Well, there was a lot of rumors that it was haunted. I guess students went in there and just had a lot of experiences. So we wanted to go in there and kind of like disprove it, you know, to see if there really was anything in there.
But you couldn't disprove it?
No, unfortunately not.
All right. Now, what we have is some audio from Ellis Library. But the question I ask you now, I was listening to the audio before the show. How do we know that this is real?
That it's real?
That the audio that we're listening to is real?
Well, because that's why we produce our show. People can watch us investigate at that time and see that there's nobody else in the room moving or nobody else making those noises.
Okay, Perry, go ahead and roll this is the audio first. The audio. Go ahead and roll the audio and put it up on the screen too, so we can see. It's the waveform. Is that what you call it, Jeff? All right. First of all, this is from Ellis Library, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Make a noise.
Okay, you're saying that banging.
Make a noise.
You're telling that spirit to make a noise, and it's doing the banging.
Right.
Could you hear it with your ears, or did it only show up on the tape after it was over?
Now, the banging we actually heard out loud. So that makes it a VP, which is like a voice phenomenon, if it happens out loud. If you don't hear it at the time, then it's an EVP.
Have you ever had some that you didn't hear and then show up on tape?
Yeah, most of them are that way.
Is the next one? The next one, I think we hear a word. Go ahead, roll that, whatever you have up next.
Come on, drop some books. Move something. Come on, drop some books. Move something.
Yeah, we didn't hear that one at the time.
You didn't hear it. When you played it back, then you heard no.
Right.
Okay, I think there's another one. Roll the next one, Perry. It's coming? Okay.
Can't make a book fall or the lights light up on these devices. Can't make a book fall or the lights light up on these devices.
Okay, it said yes. I couldn't hear that. But you heard that after
we got home.
When you left there, did you think, oh, there was nothing? It was not successful?
We had some personal experiences, but you can't base evidence off of personal experience. You gotta go home and go over and review everything in order to be able to say a place is haunted or
Did
not.
you take this to the university then?
No, they saw the episode, so I've heard they've gotten some phone calls too, and I've been approached by a lot of students
who have had experiences.
Yeah, and they were actually kind of relieved that we actually caught something to prove.
Because they thought maybe they were imagining this.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one piece of video that we'll show you because we're just about out of time, but this is at Ravenwood?
Ravenswood and Boonville.
In Boonville. Okay, before you roll that, what are we going to see here?
You're going to see like a staircase and a little bit of section. Now on the lower left-hand side, you're going to see something that comes into the screen just crazily, and then it just dissipates.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that video. And this is in Boonville. When was this done?
I think it was around February, somewhere around in there.
And then this just disappears.
Look at the middle
See how it just pops
part
into
of the screen at the bottom.
And then it just disappears.
Okay, what do you think that was?
It looks like a manifestation of a apparition of an animal or something.
Then it just disappears.
Maybe a pet or something of the previous owner.
Pops into the screen. And then it just disappears.
Okay, you can come back here. If you want more information, it is fascinating information. If you want more on this, you can call 573-881-7779 or check it out online at www.kindredmoonproduction.com. And Mike, I appreciate you coming out and visiting with us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.